Hi everyone, welcome to Factsfile. In this video we'll be discussing top 10 rearest animal in the world. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Number 10. Javen rhinos. The number of Javen rhinos, which were once common throughout Southeast Asia, has dropped dramatically as a result of hunting and habitat destruction. One of the rarest rhino species, Javen rhinos only exist in one natural population of about 75 animals on the Indonesian island of Java. The last known safe haven for Javen rhinos is the Ujung Kulon National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. However, the area is also adversely affected by the invasive Orangutan palm, which gives the rhinos less food to consume and less space to wander. In addition, the small Javen rhino population is highly susceptible to extinction from natural disasters, sickness, poaching, and possible inbreeding. Number 9. Amur leopard. With only about 100 remaining in the wild, the Amur leopard is one of the most endangered big cats in the world. These leopard subspecies have been listed as severely endangered since 1996, despite the fact that their wild population appears to be stable and growing. And there's a solid reason for it. At the moment, Amur leopards are only known to exist in a relatively tiny area between northeastern China and Russia's Far East. Threats to the remaining Amur leopard's existence include habitat degradation and fragmentation. Number 8. Sunda Island tiger. The Sumatran tiger, also known as the Sunda Island tiger, is the world's smallest tiger subspecies and can weigh up to 140 kilograms. For comparison, the Amur region's tigers are the largest of all the big cats, with males weighing up to twice as much as those on Sunda Island. They can only be found on the Indonesian island of Sumatra and are thought to number only 600 in the wild. Southeast Asia's population has nearly doubled since the 1980s, rising from 357 million to 668 million by the year 2020. And as a result, tiger populations have been declining along with their habitats. Number 7. Mountain gorillas. A subspecies of the eastern gorilla known as the mountain gorilla, it is only found in two isolated populations in the high-altitude forests of the volcanic mountains of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Rwanda, and Uganda, as well as in Uganda's Bwindi Impenetrable National Park. The Virunga landscape has a history of political unrest and a significant amount of poverty. Because of the need for food, housing, and space, people have migrated closer to mountain gorilla habitat, and currently more than 500,000 people do. This poses a serious threat to the mountain gorilla population. Despite this, mountain gorillas are showing signs of recovery thanks to conservation efforts and initiatives by regional, global, and Earth partners, as well as the International Gorilla Conservation Program. Number 6. Tapanuli orangutan. The Tapanuli orangutan is a newly discovered orangutan species that was recognized as a separate species in 2017. The tropical forests of the Baitan Toru habitat on the Indonesian island of Sumatra are the only place where Tapanuli orangutans may be found in the wild. They are the most endangered Grade 8 species in the world, as there are currently less than 800 of these tree-dwelling monkeys left in the wild. Number 5. Yangtze finless porpoise. Being the only live freshwater porpoise in existence makes the Yangtze finless porpoise unique within its family. The Yangtze River in China is currently home to this aquatic mammal, which is classified as a critically endangered species. Historically, finless porpoises and Yangtze River dolphins coexisted, but for the past 2 decades, no freshwater dolphin sightings have been reported. Sadly, this may serve as yet another sobering warning of what many endangered animals, like the Yangtze finless porpoise, may experience in the near future. In order to better conserve this species, China will upgrade finless porpoises to the country's highest level of protection. Number 4. Black rhinos. Large-scale poaching caused substantial population declines in black rhinos between 1960 and 1995. 2% or so managed to withstand the brutal assault in the past. Since the 1990s, the number of rhinos has more than doubled throughout Africa as rhino conservation has gained traction. Although there are only about 5,630 black rhinos left in the wild, the IUCN still lists them as highly endangered. Poaching for rhino horn remains the major threat to the remaining species. In the past 10 years, up to 10,000 African rhinos have been slaughtered to supply the black market for rhino horn. Number 3. African forest elephant. One of the 2 members of the African elephant species, the secretive forest elephant, can be found deep within the thick, humid woods of West and Central Africa. Due to their cautious character, it is still unknown how many wild African forest elephants there are, but we do know that they are a critically endangered species and have decreased by an estimated 86% over the past 31 years. Poaching, which is prevalent, pervasive and intense, especially in Central Africa, is the main cause of the decline. In addition to elephant poaching, fragmented habitats and changes in land use for agriculture and other purposes have led to an increase in human-elephant conflict and losses on both sides. The current range of African forest elephants is just about 25% of what it was previously. Number 2. Sumatran orangutan. Only the Indonesian island of Sumatra is home to the Sumatran orangutan. There are currently less than 14,000 of them in the wild, and the IUCN has classed them as severely endangered. Orangutans in Sumatra are similarly threatened to those in Borneo and Tapanuli, yet between 1985 and 2007, they lost 60% of their forest habitat. The majority of these orangutans can currently be found in the Lusa ecosystem, which is located near the northernmost tip of Sumatra and features humid peat swamps and tropical lowland rainforests. Number 1. Hawksbill turtles. The Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans, nearshore tropical and subtropical waters are home to the hawksbill turtle, one of the 7 marine turtle species. Since sea turtles are the actual ocean wanderers, it is challenging to estimate their true population numbers. However, it is estimated that there are between 20,000 and 23,000 nesting turtles. Hawksbill turtle populations have decreased by at least 80% globally during the past 30 years as a result of illegal trade in hawksbill shells and other items, habitat deterioration for nesting turtles, damage to coral reefs, and accidental catch in fishing gear. Additional human-caused risks, including as plastic pollution, climate change, and rising sea levels, could hasten this species' extinction. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell